Hi guys, this is an update number 46. This is just a DVD update. This contains various DVDs from film to TV shows. First up is a British TV show called Dad's Army. Complete box set. Contains 14 discs. Has every episode apart from the 3 missing episodes from series 2. But apart from that, contains every episode. Contains this big, massive book DVD case. Each disc is in its own little compartment. That's Dad's Army, complete collection. Next up is another BBC comedy, Allo 'Allo. This is a complete collection on DVD. Contains all 9 seasons, 84 episodes, including the pilot and Christmas specials. This is a great comedy. Next up is another BBC show I haven't seen, and that is Peter Kay's Car Share. This is season 1. I knew there's a season 2 out, but this was £1 from a charity shop. Haven't seen this show, so I can't look forward to seeing this. Car Share with Peter Kay. Next up is some films, an 8 DVD box set of Abbott and Costello. Look on the back so you can see him. Meets the Invisible Man, Fallen Legion, Keystone Cops, Go to Mars. Meets Frankenstein, meets the Killer, meets Jekyll and Hyde, The Mummy. I'm not sure if there's any other films in the season, but these are the 8 I've got. That's Abbott and Costello, a big box. Next up is Alfred Hitchcock's The Trouble with Harry on DVD. Next up is Miles O'Keefe and Henry Silver, The Hard Way, The Only Way. This is on the bootleg label, 23rd Century. That's Henry Silver there. Haven't heard of this film before, but I'll give it a go. Cheesy action fun. Next up is Rita, Sue and Bob 2. Channel 4 film. Next up is a BBC show, The Flip Side of Dominic Hyde, and Another Flip Side for Dominic. It's a 1980s cult science fiction drama. Never seen it before. Wonder if it's any good. Don't know. Leave a comment below if it is. Next up is BBC show again, The Hound of the Baskervilles. Next up is Sanctuary. Mark Dacascos, I don't know how you say his name, but that's him anyway. Sanctuary, cheap DVD. Next up is Kevin Costner, Demi Moore and William Hurt in Mr. Brooks. Never heard of this film before. It's about a serial killer. I got this just to see what it's like before upgrading onto Blu-ray. If it's any good, let me know if it's any good below. I haven't seen the film. Next up is 3 Bulldog Drummond films. John Howard, Bulldog Drummond's Bride, Comes Back and Escapes. 3 black and white classics. Next up is Me, My Mates versus the Zombie Apocalypse. I haven't got a clue. Is it a comedy or is it a horror? I think it's in the same sort of vein as Shaun of the Dead. Could be wrong, but looks like Shaun of the Dead ripoff. Next up is the complete sealed Hanna-Barbera collection of Top Cat, the complete series, containing all 30 episodes from the original TV series. Top Cat. Next up is the complete Hanna-Barbera collection, Wacky Races. containing all 34 episodes. We shoot the page in, Wacky Races, Dastardly and Muttley. Next up is Countdown to Christmas, Walt Disney, with Mickey, Pluto and the gang. I'm doing these quickly so before my memory runs out on my phone. You can pause it and you can see there that there's the episodes on the disc. I've got to try and do it before my memory runs out. Next up is Bela Lugosi in The White Zombie, black and white horror film from the day, again 23rd century, so God knows what the quality's like. Another 23rd century ripoff, Satan's School for Girls. This is 25p. Next up is Family Guy, Road to the North Pole. Classic episode, I think, of the Family Guy show. Quite like Family Guy. It's on ITV2 every night if you like watching it. Next up is Miracle on 34th Street, the original black and white 1947 version from Fox. Then there's the Miracle on 34th Street remake from Fox again. Next up is David Hasselhoff crap, Bailout. This is very bad quality. If you like Hasselhoff, give it a go. If not, don't bother with this shite. This will be going. I'll be using this just for the cover, the case. I mean, the film's a shite. Next up is House on Society Row. Different packaging that I've seen before, but it is the 70s or early 80s version. Quite a good film, quite good kills. Next up is the shite horror classics Anchor Bay version of Last House on the Left. This is heavily cut. It's got all the disemboweling cut out of it and the pee scene. It's still a disturbing film, and it's got lots of special features. That's the only reason why I bought this. You saw the special features, because the film itself is heavily cut. I think Metrodome have released an uncut version in the UK. I'm not sure if it's been past uncut or it's just a bootleg. I'm not sure. And last up is classic Raymond Briggs The Snowman special edition Christmas film or episode, shown on Channel 4 every year. The Snowman. This is the original 1982 version, 30th edition, with special features. Now, that's all the DVDs for this update. I'm trying to do this video under 10 minutes so my camera doesn't stop out. So I hope you like this update. Next, stay blue and stay safe, guys. Night.